Cancer placements. Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Studio reading. If you want a private reading, the link to that is in the description box. Cancer, let's see, what do we have for you? This person can't help but have their guard up with you. They want to be different. I'm sensing that they hate the fact that they have their guard up with you, which is interesting because usually people choose to have their guard up. It's coming from trauma. This person has trust issues and they know that they have them. They know that they cannot fully trust someone. And they hate it. They hate that about themselves. It's almost like they're always thinking, oh, you're going to stab me in the back. Even if you're being really nice and really caring and really attentive and really present with this person, there is still that thought that lingers. Saying, yeah, but what if they're being nice so that they make you trust them and then they will stab you in the back? And so they crave to be vulnerable with you. They want to. But then they have this negative talk that is happening in their head about how you could just be the biggest mistake of their life. And it's coming from a traumatic experience from the past. Now, this can go as far as childhood. If this person experienced a lot of traumatic experiences where a lot of people betrayed them, a lot of people abandoned them, a lot of people misused the trust that they have given them, that is the aftermath of that. This person can have Libra in their chart. I see that this person was once upon a time the sweetest, most naive person ever. And then life hit them. Life gave them a bunch of people that destroyed that innocence, that sensitivity. And so instead of being naive, this person is highly protective of themselves to the point where it causes suffering. Now they know that they want to change, they want to be able to trust people again, because they know not every person is out to get them. They know that. But at the same time, they don't know which one to trust. Because they trusted people in the past where they thought that person would not hurt them. But then that person that they trusted and thought would never hurt them, hurt them. And so they don't trust their judgment of people. They really like you, but they don't know if they can trust themselves trusting you. And they struggle, they struggle with that. Because again, like I said, this person trusted the wrong people in the past. And they really thought that these people would never betray them, hurt them in any way. But they were wrong. And so the trust issues is coming from a place of not trusting themselves with others. So it's not about them believing every person is a bad person. It's about not knowing which one is good and which one is bad. Now, what this person is clearly lacking to understand is that every person is good and bad. A good person can do bad things. A bad person can do good things. And the good and bad is circumstantial when you're dealing with people. You know, if you push a good person to their limit, they can do bad things. And if you give the perfect environment for a bad person, they can do good things. And so what this person clearly lacks to understand is that every person has both sides. It's just which side are they choosing to be on with every fucking passing moment. Because it's a choice. Moment to moment. You make choices every moment of your day, of your week, of your month, of your year, and it becomes a personality. But that can change if you choose to change, if you choose to be a bad person, and that leads to moment to moment, where you make bad decisions. It will become your personality at some point. And the same if you choose to do good. So it's not set in stone. But let's say you are someone that is worthy of trust. And I say let's say because, as I mentioned, everybody can be both. But let's say you make conscious decisions to be a good person. Now, because this person has experienced the bad side of people, and they have also experienced good people doing bad things more than the other way around, they can't really see the good in people, even when they see it. So you could be really caring, thoughtful, compassionate with this person. And in the back of their mind, they're thinking or seeing your dark side. Because they know that people can be good. But what if they turn against me? Now, I feel like this person doesn't know that people are both. Because I feel like they see people as actors or actresses, whatever. As if it's an act of some kind. As if they are deceptive, manipulative. They have an agenda. So maybe this person dealt with good people, but these people were pushed to a certain limit where these people turned on this person at some point. You know what I mean? Because it seems like every person this person dealt with turned on them. Now, I'm not saying that, this person is a bad person, therefore the people that deal with them turn on them, but the possibility is there, right? All right, let's continue and see where it goes. They are clingy when in love. There is so much time that has passed where this person did not feel love or did not feel loved. So if they trust you at some point and you show them over and over again, through time, over time, that you are to be trusted, they will be very clingy of you. Because imagine you live a life full of endings, betrayals, bad situations and hurtful endings, and only for you to find one person that is not like that. Naturally, you will be clinging to that person with everything you've got. So beware. Because this person trusting you might be a challenge in itself, but if they actually trust you, there will be another challenge after that. Meaning that this person will glue themselves to you. Like gum in hair, as I like to say. So, do you really want this person, Cancer? Because you have to prepare yourself mentally, emotionally to receive this person. Because even if you were determined to give them the time to trust you, understand that after they trust you, you will face other challenges. Them being clingy as fuck. And when I'm talking about clingy, I'm not talking about the normal type of clingy. I'm talking about this person will follow you around like a cat. I mean, my cat doesn't follow me around. But when you, sometimes you get clingy cat, they have separation anxiety. And they will literally follow you when you are having a bath, shitting on the toilet. They will still follow you around. They will not give you any space. That type of clingy. You could be going to work and this person's like, hey, can I wait for you in the lobby? It's like, hey, I don't really enjoy where you're going, but I'm just gonna go with you because you're going. They will be with you 24/7. 24/7. And if you are the type of person that needs space from time to time, they're not gonna give you that. Like, this reminds me of when parents always carry their child. And the moment they put the child to bed or in their crib, the child wakes up and screams and shouts and cries because they're used to being held all the time. And that's what you're gonna get with this person. Because they have been so starved and deprived from receiving the good side of people. And if you become that one person that really shows up for them, trustworthy, loving, caring, as you are, and as they trust you, it's gonna turn into a curse of some kind. And here's the thing, maybe, just maybe, that's why people turn on this person. Like, maybe this person has some serious, severe abandonment issues, whether it's from a childhood or something similar to that age, that when they deal with people, they become so fucking clingy, they put off the people that are around them. And those people tap into their dark side, therefore betray the trust. Because I'm not really, like, imagine this person was cheated on, and I'm not giving the cheater an excuse to cheat, but imagine you have someone that is so sensitive and clingy, and they love you so much, but they put you off that love because you receive it too much or they require it too much. And you get to the point where you cheat, not because you want to cheat, but because if you break up with that person, it's going to be an ugly breakup. This person is so used to you, so attached to you. And in a way, you don't want to hurt them, so you go behind their back and cheat. Because you know, if you broke up with this person is going to cry you a river. They will beg you. They will be on their knees begging for you to not leave. And so you're thinking, the only way I can live my life and keep this person at bay is for me to go behind their back and cheat. Now, that's an example. Maybe that's what's been happening with this person, the reason why they are continuously being betrayed or being cheated on. Because ultimately, you cannot control another person, and if you try to control them, you turn them all the way off. So maybe the issue is not that this person is always with the wrong person. Maybe the issue is that this person is the wrong person. Because when trauma overlays relationships, it's already over. And their clinginess is coming from a traumatic response. It's compensating for that time where they didn't receive love. And because they are deprived, like imagine you starve someone and you're so hungry. You're not going to care about mannerism and table mannerism and etiquette. You are a starving person. You're going to eat like a beast, like an animal, with your hands. You don't care about who's watching. And so it's off-putting, right? This is why when you are desperate for love, it is anti-seduction. When you are clingy and needy. It's anti-love. You put someone off you like that. That is the type of person you're dealing with. So before you wish upon yourself to be trusted by this person, and you could be thinking, oh my God, all I want them is to trust that I can love them, trust that I'm not like the others. Be careful what you wish for. Because if this person gets clingy with you, you might find out that it's a curse. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Be careful what you wish for. Because you're dealing with someone that has been traumatized deeply. Deeply. Okay? So be careful what you wish for, Cancer. The fuck? I mean, I know my skin is so moisturized, but like, what? Cancer, maybe you are the type of person that wants to help the ones that don't feel love because you feel like they need love the most. And you know, there is a saying that says those that I don't know, like how does that go? Those that don't give love or can't feel love need love the most. You know that saying, or something similar to that at least. Yes, but it will come at your expense. Your expense is you will be stuck in a situation where a person is totally reliant on feeling good because they cannot give themselves that. And that is dangerous. Because imagine something as strong as love. Imagine you love someone and they are so happy to receive the love that you are giving them and one day you take it away. And maybe because this person has been treated badly before, or they have experienced the same thing with people where they were given love and then taken away. And then this person one day snaps. And it happens to be with you. They snap because they've been hurt too many times. It's not fair. Life is not fair. It's like, you're not going to take this love that you chose to give me. So now you're going to have to be forced to continue to give it to me. That is dangerous. That's when things turn ugly in relationships, where people become obsessive, physically, mentally, emotionally abusive, or life-threatening even. So something to ponder on before you decide to be with this person. Or something to ponder on before you decide you really want them to trust you so that they become vulnerable with you. Maybe it's for the best that they don't trust you. Maybe it's for the best that you don't keep pressing for this person to trust you. Because the plot twist here, if they manage to trust you, and then they become so clingy of you, and then you decide you don't want to deal with this person anymore, they're not going to go away. And if this person snaps, it can get ugly. So I would class this reading, Cancer, as a warning. Maybe for you to understand this person's journey, but also a warning for you to protect yourself from people that are damaged beyond repair. Now, I don't really believe that people are damaged to no return, But if they choose to be the result of their circumstance, there is no hope. But if they choose to change their life, they're not going to need anybody to change. They cannot do it through people. It will have to happen through their self, you know, that love that they are so deprived from is love they can give themselves, not needing another person to love them. But maybe that concept doesn't make sense to this person. You know, it's really dangerous to love someone that doesn't know how to love themselves. Or doesn't believe that they are lovable, that they can love themselves. Just think about it. How are you supposed to love someone that doesn't love themselves? That's your first message. Your second message, I'm going to pull you a second message. Second message for you, Cancer, is for the Cancer extended members, but I'll give you a preview before we take it there, okay? I know, baby, it's warm. You want some of that? She loves this brush. Look at all your fluff flying. It's gonna stick to my face now. Had enough? I kind of made a mistake by starting this. Look at all the fluff. I don't know if you can see it. Girl, you are shitting, girl. Girl. Trying to collect all the fluff off you. Hang on, Cancer. She's too excited. But it's my mistake because I started this shit. I need to fill this thing. Hang on. Do you still want some? Oh shit, there's water. The good thing about this, it has water in it, so it collects the fluff. I should have started that from the beginning, but oh well. Hang on, I need to secure this hair bowl because this bitch likes to eat her hair, which is a bad habit for cats. Look, little Fluff. Kind of disgusting, but it's kind of cute how it came like perfectly circular. I should make like a teddy bear out of that, or a stuffed animal. Anyways, let's do your second message. Look, there she is. Boop. So, let's see, Cancer, second message for you. Am I shuffling backwards? Yes, I was. You know what? I'm not going to take it just because I'm shuffling backwards. Second message for Cancer. This feels like a new situation, crush situation, someone you're dating, but nothing happened between the two of you just yet. I see that this person is wanting to ask you the question, whether this is like, hey, will you go out with me? Or, hey, will you be my girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever? Because I see that this person really likes you. And they are realizing that they want to get closer and closer to you. They see you as someone that is worth their while. What I mean by that, they see as like they can imagine that you are the one. Not necessarily deciding, or they haven't decided yet if you are the one, but they can feel there's the possibility of that, you being the one. This person can have not Cancer because you're Cancer. This person can have Sagittarius in their chart. I mean, they could have Cancer in their chart, who knows? But Sagittarius is here. They are crushing hard on you, by the way. They really like you. And they imagine that there is possibly a future here between the two of you. And they want to explore that road, that path that could possibly lead towards you and them being together long term. Let's see where this goes in the extended link is in the description box. I'll see you there.